Alright, night has fallen, Friday night. Get the blue SS with the blue underglow. I turn the fog lights are not on this truck. That's just the running lights, parking lights. That's the 03 6.0 all-wheel drive SS. 1,103 of those were made in 03. Arrival blue metallic. You got the WS6 Trans Am LS1 5.7. Oh yeah, most wanted, baby. I got the Night Rider light that I got off of eBay for 20 bucks. Put that on last year. I get a lot of cool comments, people coming up and getting hip to that. And I've had a couple people say, I like your light there, your idea. I said, well, that's, from like 1982. Night Rider. David Hasselhoff, black Trans Am. If you don't know, now you know. Alright, and then you got the 03 SS, all-wheel drive, 6.0, same as the blue one. This is the Victory Red. 2,900 of these were built in 03, all-wheel drive. Canada. All Canadian, eh? Ha. Alright. Oh yeah. That fucker's always out there watching over everything. Him and his brother. See his brother over there? Look, they're both watching out. Oh yeah, a couple little things. Couple little things for the throwing that I practice on the side of the garage. Plenty of throwing stars. Cold steel. And they got my big one up there. That's 18 inches. Blacksmith around the corner, John. He made that up for me. That sumbitch is bad as hell. That's cool. That's really cool. Throwing stars. Honshu Boshin Shurikens. Yeah. Those are like cut up saw blades with a handle, basically. Those axes. Those are cool. I practice with these. These are like, I don't know, I think they're 14 inches. Something like that. These are some bad boys here. Sure Balance. These are pretty wicked right here. Don't fuck with my garage. Alright. Go back to the cars in here in a second. Yep. Original Predator. I like the Predator. Picked up this vise like 2 weeks ago. It's from 1894. Old school. Heavy duty. Think of all the people that have used that thing since 1894. Got my Ryobi set up there. Oh yeah, I got the Wraith. Uh-oh. I'm kind of blocking the Wraith up here. Gotta move that trim. Charlie Sheen movie. They say it wasn't the best, but I for what it was, it had cool cars. Mid-range acting. But, if you're a car enthusiast, car guy, you should like that, It's old school, 1986. There's my vet I used to have. My 2000 step side I used to have. Bought that in the morning, that in the afternoon. Both guys were getting married. Or no, this guy was getting married. This was getting divorced. True story. Bought both of them in 06 the same day. Sold both of them within the week in 2021. So 15 years with both of them. Loved them, but it was time to move on. And like November, I bought the SS there. I thought that was the best truck that I've ever had, which it was. It had a 5.3, but the all-wheel drive 6.0 is the top drawer. So that was at the car show at Eclipse Window Tinting here in Cincinnati, up in Sharonville, and that is last summer. My son's, mine. All three production color SS all-wheel drives, 6.0s, beautiful trucks. Love them. He loves his. Had to get a picture on those. So I get these tapestries. You can get them done on Amazon. Just click on tapestries. Go to whichever one you choose on there. Whichever business is on there. Upload your picture. Took about 2 weeks. Under $20, like $19.89 or some shit. Very cool. They're like 40 by 60. You know, pretty cool to, instead of having just the normal pictures. Yeah. Iron Maiden. Gotta have the Eddie. Eddie is in the garage. Couple of doohinkies there that I get off Amazon as well. Used to have them on the black 4x4 on the roll bar in the back. But, yep. Miami Vice. Autobots. So, anyway, there's the canvas that I got off of, I think off of eBay. I think this was like $25 or something a couple years ago. Had to get it because I got the SS trucks, but early 2000s when these came out in 03, the Chevy reintroduced these because they used to have the 454. Yes, the Dodge was faster, the SVT was faster, but they were single cab and just rear wheel drive. My opinion, I like these better. They're all-wheel drive, extended cab where you can actually make use of your truck. Sure, they had more horsepower, but I think these are cooler because I am a GM man. Yes. So anyway, back to the collection. The truck is dirty. I've been driving that all week. Trans Am is nice and clean. That thing just stays clean because it's in the garage. Yep, see the patio lights in the back. So spring has come. Oh, it's timing out. That's cool. I think they go 10 minutes or something like that, and then the lights will shut off. That's a good thing, so you're not wearing down your batteries. Oh, and that one shut off too. Hey, 22 years old and that shit still works. I'm cool with that. This sucker is 24 years old, that being an 01. Absolutely love the Trans Am. So fun to drive. Same with the SS, but if you're wondering, see that blue light? Yep. That is a shelf I put in there about 3 years ago. That, let's just have a look, shall we? That's the shelf that I put in where the visors used to be. You see the clip where the swing visor, you know, would end up clipping in here. Then you can push it down or up toward the ceiling, whatever. But I've always got my shades on. See what I got up in there. Let's see. I've got my sunglasses. Got me a little knife action. Got me a little throwing cross. And then my remote for the lights. But I generally keep them at blue. Extra sunglasses up there, and then of course I kind of travel with this to show people. It's kind of cool. The little muscle truck. It's not a Hot Wheel, but see if we can focus and get in on it. But that is this truck. It's the SS. But it's kind of cool, you know, and a little info on the side there. And then other stuff you can buy, obviously. But I saw it on Amazon. It was $14.99. I was like, shit, gotta buy that. You know, I don't think they make them for a regular Silverado, but this being an SS. And oh yeah, let's see. Dark as shit up in here. Let's zoom in. Yep, you see that little SS in there? That is on the dash. On the seat. So I'm in the midst of redoing the rear. I took out the seats on these trucks, and I'm gonna be coating all of this with a carpet in the back, and basically insulating up around the cab. You see that one over there? That's the cab vent, cab pressure vent. So basically I'm gonna insulate all around that, and then I'm gonna put this carpet backing like I did on the floor for that speaker. Yeah, it's a Scar. I like Scar. You know, it ain't no top drawer, but it's good enough for me. I don't need to be fucking bumping down the road. As long as it's good inside, I'm cool with that. So anyway.